21 foods that science says are surprisingly healthy. Some foods are often underestimated, yet research shows they have powerful health benefits. These superfoods aren't just fuel, they are chemical messengers that can repair, protect, and enhance your body's performance. Facts 1 to 5. 1. The gold standard: high-quality protein in eggs. For years, eggs were unfairly criticized for their cholesterol content, but modern science has vindicated them as one of nature's most perfect foods. An egg contains a complete profile of essential amino acids in a ratio that almost perfectly matches human requirements, giving it a biological value of 100. Beyond protein, eggs are rich in choline, a critical nutrient for brain health and the structural integrity of cell membranes, and lutein, which protects the eyes from oxidative damage. The fat in the yolk actually aids in the absorption of these fat-soluble vitamins, making the egg a self-contained, nutrient-dense package that supports muscle synthesis and cognitive function simultaneously. 2. The neural shield: antioxidants in blueberries. Blueberries are frequently cited as the ultimate brain food, primarily due to their high concentration of anthocyanins. These are potent antioxidants that give the berries their deep blue pigment. Unlike many other compounds, anthocyanins can cross the blood-brain barrier, where they directly locate and neutralize free radicals that cause neural aging. Research suggests that these compounds also improve signaling between neurons, enhancing neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections. This makes blueberries a powerful tool for maintaining memory and preventing age-related cognitive decline, essentially acting as a biological shield for your nervous system. 3. The alchemical defense: garlic and immune health. When you crush or chop a clove of garlic, a chemical reaction occurs that produces allicin, a volatile sulfur compound with potent medicinal properties. Allicin has been shown to enhance the disease-fighting response of certain white blood cells, macrophages, and lymphocytes, when they encounter viruses such as those that cause the common cold or flu. Furthermore, garlic acts as a prebiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in your gut, which houses 70% of your immune system. By regularly including garlic in your diet, you are providing your body with a continuous supply of natural antimicrobial agents that help calibrate your internal defenses against microscopic invaders. 4. The living ecosystem: yogurt and gut bacteria. Yogurt is more than a snack. It is a delivery vehicle for billions of probiotics, live, beneficial bacteria that colonize your gastrointestinal tract. A healthy gut microbiome is essential for more than just digestion. It influences everything from your mood, via the gut-brain axis, to your skin health. These friendly bacteria help break down complex fibers that your body cannot digest on its own, producing short-chain fatty acids that reduce systemic inflammation. By regularly consuming yogurt with active cultures, you are essentially reseeding your internal garden, ensuring that beneficial microbes outcompete harmful ones and maintaining the integrity of your intestinal barrier. 5. The oxygen carrier: iron in spinach. Spinach is a powerhouse of non-heme iron, a mineral that is central to your body's ability to transport oxygen. Iron is the core component of hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen from your lungs to every other cell in your body. Without sufficient iron, your mitochondria cannot produce energy effectively, leading to profound fatigue and brain fog. While plant-based iron is harder to absorb than iron from meat, spinach also contains vitamin C, which acts as a chemical catalyst to enhance iron absorption. Additionally, spinach is rich in nitrates, which help relax blood vessels and improve circulation, ensuring that the oxygen-rich blood reaches your muscles and brain with maximum efficiency. 6. The biological lubricant: omega-3s in salmon. Salmon is a premier source of long-chain omega-3 fatty acids, EPA and DHA, which serve as critical structural components for every cell membrane in your body. These fats act as powerful anti-inflammatory agents, reducing systemic inflammation in the blood vessels and helping to prevent the onset of atherosclerosis. Science shows that omega-3s improve the electrical stability of the heart, lowering the risk of arrhythmia, and keep arterial walls flexible. Furthermore, DHA makes up a significant portion of the cerebral cortex, meaning salmon directly supports cognitive function and protects neurons from degeneration. It is not just a meal, it is lubricant for your biological engine, ensuring that your cardiovascular and nervous systems run without friction. 7. The arterial shield: nuts and heart health. Nuts are a concentrated nutrient package, combining healthy unsaturated fats, plant protein, and fiber in a single bite. Their unique power lies in their high content of L-arginine, an amino acid that the body converts into nitric oxide. This compound signals blood vessels to relax and dilate, which naturally lowers blood pressure and optimizes blood flow. Additionally, nuts are rich in vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that prevents bad LDL cholesterol from oxidizing and sticking to arterial walls. Regularly consuming a small portion of nuts can reduce the risk of heart attacks as effectively as some pharmaceutical interventions, while providing essential minerals like magnesium and selenium that are necessary for metabolic stability. 8. The lipid transporter. Healthy fats in avocados. Avocados are unique among fruits due to their high concentration of oleic acid, the same beneficial monounsaturated fatty acid found in olive oil. These fats do more than just lower inflammation. They are critical for the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K from other vegetables in your meal. Avocados also provide more potassium than bananas, which is essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure levels and regulating the water balance within your cells. The fiber in avocados helps stabilize blood sugar by preventing sharp insulin spikes. This makes the avocado a master tool for metabolic health, allowing the body to utilize energy efficiently while protecting cellular structures from oxidative stress. 9. The vascular filter. Oats and beta-glucan. Oats contain a specific type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. In the digestive tract, beta-glucan forms a thick, viscous gel that physically binds to cholesterol-rich bile acids and carries them out of the body. In response, the liver pulls bad LDL cholesterol from the bloodstream to create new bile acids, effectively lowering your overall cholesterol levels. This mechanism makes oats one of the most powerful natural tools for preventing arterial blockages. Furthermore, oats contain unique antioxidants called avenanthramides, which inhibit inflammation in the arteries. A daily bowl of oatmeal acts as a protective barrier for your circulatory system, functioning as a gentle yet highly effective biological filter. 10. The endothelial stimulant, dark chocolate. Dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa is one of the richest sources of flavonols, plant compounds with potent antioxidant properties. These molecules stimulate the endothelium, the inner lining of blood vessels, to produce nitric oxide, which relaxes the arteries and significantly improves blood flow to the brain. This not only lowers blood pressure, but also enhances cognitive sharpness and focus. Cocoa flavonols also help protect the skin from UV damage and improve insulin sensitivity. In this context, dark chocolate is not a dessert. It is a pharmacologically active food that reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, and protects heart cells from oxidative damage while providing an endorphin release for mood stability. 11. The thermogenic engine, green tea. Green tea contains a unique combination of caffeine and a powerful antioxidant called epigallocatechin gallate, EGCG. Together, these compounds accelerate the process of thermogenesis, the burning of calories to produce heat. EGCG inhibits an enzyme that breaks down the hormone norepinephrine. As a result, levels of this hormone rise, sending a stronger signal to fat cells to break down fat for energy. Beyond weight management, green tea polyphenols have neuroprotective qualities, shielding the brain from the buildup of harmful proteins. Regular consumption doesn't just kickstart the metabolism, it creates a stable antioxidant environment that helps cells recover faster from stress and protects DNA from free radical damage. 12. The microbiome builder, plant protein in beans. Beans, lentils, and chickpeas provide a unique combination of complex protein and resistant starch. Unlike simple carbs, the resistant starch in beans isn't digested in the small intestine. It reaches the large intestine, where it becomes a superfood for beneficial gut bacteria. Through fermentation, these bacteria produce butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid that protects the colon from disease and lowers systemic inflammation. Beans are also champions of folate and magnesium, which are essential for DNA synthesis and nerve function. Due to their high satiety index and slow energy release, they help maintain a stable weight and a healthy microbiome, acting as a foundational pillar for long-term metabolic health. 13. The cellular sunscreen, lycopene in tomatoes. Tomatoes are the primary source of lycopene, a carotenoid that gives them their red color and acts as a powerful defender of the prostate and skin. Unlike many other vegetables, the lycopene content in tomatoes actually increases when they are cooked, as heat breaks down cell walls to release the antioxidant. Lycopene integrates into the lipid layer of your cell membranes, functioning like an internal sunscreen that neutralizes free radicals caused by UV exposure and pollution. Additionally, tomatoes are rich in potassium and vitamin C, which maintain capillary strength and fluid balance. Regular tomato consumption creates a long-term antioxidant reserve that protects cellular DNA from mutations and keeps tissues looking youthful. 14. The mucosal guard, vitamin A in carrots. Carrots are the leading source of beta-carotene, which the liver converts into active vitamin A, retinol. This vitamin is critical for the synthesis of rhodopsin, the pigment in the retina that allows us to see in low-light conditions. Without enough vitamin A, the mucosal linings of your respiratory tract and gut become dry and permeable to viruses. Thus, carrots directly support your first line of immune defense. The carotenoids in carrots also promote skin cell turnover and accelerate wound healing. To absorb beta-carotene most effectively, carrots should be eaten with a small amount of healthy fat, as this fat-soluble compound requires a lipid environment to be transported through the intestinal wall. 15. The natural sorbent, fiber in apples. Apples contain pectin, a unique type of soluble fiber that acts as a natural sorbent within the digestive system. Pectin binds to toxins, heavy metals, and excess cholesterol in the intestines, facilitating their safe removal from the body. This reduces the detoxification burden on the liver and often improves skin clarity. The skin of the apple is rich in quercetin, a powerful bioflavonoid with anti-inflammatory and antihistamine properties that helps the body manage allergies and protects the lungs from oxidative stress. Additionally, apples have a low glycemic index and contain polyphenols that slow down carbohydrate digestion, preventing sharp blood sugar spikes and maintaining steady energy levels throughout the day. Here is the final part of the series, facts 16 through 21. Each fact has been expanded to approximately 1,800 characters, providing a comprehensive scientific analysis of the molecular pathways, nutritional biochemistry, and systemic impacts of these foods on human health. Facts 16 to 21. The molecular architecture of superfoods. 16. The electrolyte regulator, potassium in bananas. Bananas are far more than a convenient source of quick energy. They are a critical tool for maintaining the sodium-potassium pump, a fundamental biological mechanism that exists in every cell membrane of the human body. This pump is responsible for maintaining the electrical gradient that allows nerves to fire and muscles to contract. While modern diets are often dangerously high in sodium, which causes the body to retain water and increases blood pressure, potassium acts as the essential counterbalance. By promoting the excretion of excess sodium through the kidneys and relaxing the walls of the blood vessels, the potassium in bananas directly mitigates the mechanical strain on the cardiovascular system. Beyond heart health, bananas contain a specific type of prebiotic fiber known as fructooligosaccharides. These fibers are not digested by human enzymes, but instead travel to the large intestine, where they nourish the beneficial bifidobacteria. This fermentation process produces short-chain fatty acids that improve mineral absorption, particularly calcium, and strengthen the integrity of the gut lining. Furthermore, bananas are a source of vitamin B6, a coenzyme required for the synthesis of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. By providing the raw materials for both electrical stability and chemical balance, the banana serves as a foundational food for both physical coordination and emotional regulation, ensuring that the body's electrical grid and chemical signaling remain in perfect harmony. 17. The sulforaphane engine. Vitamins and compounds in broccoli. Broccoli is a member of the cruciferous vegetable family, renowned in clinical nutrition for its high concentration of glucosinolates, specifically glucoraphanin. When broccoli is chewed or chopped, an enzyme called myrosinase converts glucoraphanin into sulforaphane, one of the most potent natural activators of the NRF2 pathway. This pathway is the body's primary genetic switch for antioxidant defense. Once activated, it triggers the production of phase 2 detoxification enzymes that neutralize carcinogens and protect cells from DNA damage. This molecular process makes broccoli a formidable ally in long-term cancer prevention. Beyond this unique compound, broccoli is a dense source of vitamin K1 and vitamin C. Vitamin K1 is essential for the activation of osteocalcin, the protein that anchors calcium molecules within the bone matrix, while vitamin C is the primary catalyst for collagen synthesis, ensuring the structural integrity of skin, tendons, and blood vessels. Broccoli also contains significant amounts of fiber and camphorol, a flavonoid that reduces the impact of allergens on the immune system. By regularly consuming broccoli, you are essentially engaging in nutrigenomics, using food to signal your genes to produce the protective proteins and detoxification enzymes required to shield your internal environment from oxidative stress and environmental toxins, maintaining the youthful resilience of your cellular structures. 18. The liquid gold of longevity, heart health, and olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil, EVOO, is the cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, valued by science for its exceptionally high concentration of oleic acid and phenolic compounds like oleocanthal. Oleocanthal is a natural anti-inflammatory agent that works through the same pharmacological pathways as ibuprofen, inhibiting the COX-1 and COX-2 enzymes that drive systemic inflammation. Chronic low-grade inflammation is now recognized as a primary driver of heart disease, Alzheimer's, and metabolic syndrome. By regularly consuming olive oil, you are providing your body with a continuous, low-dose anti-inflammatory treatment. Furthermore, the monounsaturated fats in olive oil are highly resistant to oxidation. When these fats are integrated into the low-density lipoprotein, LDL, particles in your blood, they make the cholesterol much less likely to become oxidized. Since only oxidized cholesterol can penetrate the arterial walls to form dangerous plaques, EVOO serves as a primary defense against atherosclerosis. Olive oil also improves endothelial function, the ability of your blood vessels to dilate and constrict in response to blood flow demands. This ensures that your circulatory system remains flexible and responsive. By acting as both a chemical anti-inflammatory and a mechanical protector of the vascular system, extra virgin olive oil functions as a liquid shield, preserving the integrity of your arteries and extending the functional lifespan of your cardiovascular network. 19. The mineral treasury. Micronutrients in seeds. Seeds such as chia, flax, pumpkin, and sunflower seeds are biological vaults designed to hold all the necessary nutrients to start a new life, making them incredibly dense sources of essential minerals like magnesium, zinc, and manganese. Magnesium is a cofactor in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the human body, including the production of ATP, cellular energy, and the regulation of the nervous system. Many modern populations are chronically deficient in magnesium, leading to muscle cramps, anxiety, and poor sleep. Pumpkin seeds in particular are one of the best natural sources to rectify this. Zinc, found abundantly in seeds, is critical for the structural integrity of the immune system and the maintenance of testosterone levels, while the manganese in sunflower seeds is essential for bone formation and the metabolism of carbohydrates. Furthermore, seeds like flax and chia are the richest plant sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a precursor to omega-3 fatty acids that supports brain health and reduces the stickiness of blood platelets. The high fiber content in seeds also slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, providing a sustained release of energy and preventing the insulin spikes that lead to fat storage. By adding a variety of seeds to your diet, you are providing your body with a broad spectrum of elemental building blocks that are often missing from processed diets, ensuring that every enzymatic reaction from DNA repair to energy production has the specific mineral catalysts it needs to function at peak efficiency. 20. The bioflavonoid shield, vitamin C, and oranges. Oranges are the most famous source of vitamin C, ascorbic acid, but their health benefits go far beyond a single vitamin. An orange is a complex matrix of fiber, potassium, and over 60 different flavonoids and carotenoids, such as hesperidin. Hesperidin is a bioflavonoid that has been shown in clinical studies to lower blood pressure and reduce markers of inflammation in the vascular system. When combined with vitamin C, these compounds work synergistically to protect the glycocalyx, the delicate gel-like lining of your blood vessels that prevents white blood cells from sticking to the walls and starting the process of plaque formation. Vitamin C itself is a mandatory cofactor for the hydroxylation of proline and lysine, two amino acids required to build the triple helix structure of collagen. Without it, your body literally begins to fall apart at the structural level. Additionally, vitamin C is a primary antioxidant in the aqueous, water-based parts of your cells, where it neutralizes free radicals before they can damage your cellular machinery. It also plays a vital role in the production of carnitine, the molecule that transports fatty acids into the mitochondria to be burned for fuel. By consuming whole oranges rather than just juice, you also benefit from the pith and fiber, which slow the absorption of the fruit's natural sugars and nourish the gut microbiome. The orange is a total system support tool, enhancing your structural strength, your immune defense, and your vascular health simultaneously. 21. The digestive foundation. Fiber and whole grains. Whole grains such as quinoa, brown rice, and farro are essential because they retain the bran and germ, the parts of the grain that contain the vast majority of its fiber, vitamins, and minerals. The primary benefit of whole grains is their high content of insoluble fiber, which acts as a mechanical broom for the digestive tract, physically moving waste through the intestines and preventing the buildup of toxins. However, the more sophisticated benefit lies in the fermentable fiber they provide. When these fibers reach the colon, they are consumed by beneficial bacteria like lactobacillus, which produce a specific short-chain fatty acid called butyrate. Butyrate is the primary fuel source for the cells lining your colon. It keeps these cells healthy, prevents them from becoming cancerous, and strengthens the tight junctions of the intestinal barrier to prevent leaky gut syndrome. Whole grains also have a low glycemic index, meaning they release glucose slowly into the bloodstream, This provides a steady supply of fuel for the brain and muscles without the sugar crashes that cause fatigue and irritability. Furthermore, the germ of the grain contains B vitamins like thiamine and riboflavin, which are essential for the conversion of food into usable energy. By choosing whole grains over refined ones, you are providing your body with the structural fiber needed for efficient digestion and the chemical fuel needed for a stable metabolism, ensuring that your gastrointestinal system serves as a healthy gateway for all other nutrients.